By the by, did any of you guys happen to take a glance at what Miracle was looking at when she was talking to Sarah? I don't know where the crap she was looking at, but whatever. Yeah. Sarah's voice actor, I'm not real too much of a fan of at all. I mean, I've heard of some pretty bad voice acting, but my God, Sarah, you take the cake on that one. Probably the worst voice acted character in the game. But I guess it does kind of fit her personality, just kind of like those things of people that just go around without a freaking care in the world. But yeah, before we go outside and grab a bunny and go and visit this Purgatorium place, I'm going to go and to all the other shops here, since this is probably the biggest town in the entire game. There's a lot of stuff that we can do here. And when I mean a lot of stuff, I mean a lot of stuff. Stuff that we can, yay, level up. But yeah, stuff in that store that we can get for item creation. This up here is the armory. Probably, they do have some pretty expensive stuff here. Let's see, what do you have in terms of shop orders? Nothing that I can turn in, but whatever. Alright, Blessed Sword and Sibilance and Bastard Sword. I am not gonna pick up that for Edge, because I do remember there is a better weapon down the road for Edge. Looks like everybody's equipped with stuff from the store. Okay, only Edge gets a better weapon out of it. I thought there was some more upgrades here. Maybe I just have to stick it out and gain levels with all the monsters outside the town. We'll see. Howdy there. What shop orders do you have? Ooh, thornberries. Actually, I wanted to turn that order in. Yeah, there are times where you don't want to turn in shop orders if if you wanted to keep certain items for something else in terms of item creation or a side quest item or whatever. But for the most part, I always turn in shop orders right when we get into a new area. So. Let's see, anything you got bandit gloves, but oh yeah, we'll be getting a pair of those sometime in the future in the chest, so I'm not too worried about that. Sacrificial dolls, I'll grab those later on for item creation. I don't really care for them in terms of an actual accessory. They are an accessory, and they take up an accessory slot, and they basically are like a revive ring or something like something to that effect. Basically, when your guy dies, you're automatically revived with it, but yet it vanishes. So, yeah. Anyway, what's wrong? Did something happen? Sob. Certainly seems depressed. I doubt anyone could get his attention in the state he's in right now. It's my friend's most cherished pendant, and I lost it. Do you have any idea where you might have lost it? Anything you can think of at all? I just had to go out to sea in the midst of stormy weather like this. The sea, huh? Maybe it's washed up on the coast. So yeah, we have to go find his treasure. I know exactly where it is. I probably won't be picking it up here for a while because it's backtracking, and I don't really want to backtrack all that much right now. So, Aquaberries? What the devil game? Yeah, they love giving you aquaberries, even though Phase has antidote, and also we haven't really run into any enemies that can poison us in a while. I guess there's those bees that we saw on our way here to this town, which yeah, this town Tatroy. There's some bees outside that can poison us. I believe there's some mushroom enemies out there too that can poison us as well. But other than that, nothing too threatening. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what these bunnies are all about that Sarah told us about. And there's this tent. I actually didn't point it out earlier because we'd be coming back to it. But yeah, there's a tent right out here that we can actually see if there's actually some guys around here. No matter how good your eyesight is, if you're covered in black fog, you'll be done for. I'm not talking about fairy tales either. It happened to me once. Sure was a close one. I didn't know what would have happened if I wasn't carrying this glow stick. Yeah, that's status ailment. Kind of a freaking bad status ailment if you ask me. I think it's darkness and yeah, it's horrible. Ah, hello travelers, I take it. Is there something I can... Hey, what's the chatter for? I told you to finish this up already. I swear, this is why bunnies keep escaping us. Yeah, I understand. By the way, travelers, do you want to ask me something? Yeah, it's about the bunnies. Bunnies, you say? In that case, why don't you ask the elder? He should be in front of the tent. Alright, dude. Sorry to mess you up on whatever the crap you're doing. Don't mind me.
Well, here we are. Time to find out about these bunnies.
Yeah, she said ride, so I assume they must be pretty big.
I know! Bunnies. They're fluffy and round and yummy looking.
Fluffy?
Wait, you mean like that pink thing we saw in the mountains?
Yep, that was a bunny.
Yay, bunnies. Yeah, big, huge pink things that we saw. Now, I have a question. We took Miracle's pendant and used it as the fuel source for the Countess. Why the crap is she still wearing it? I don't know. More cutscenes. Yay.
Excuse me? Do you think you could tell us about bunnies?
Comrades, no sadra, naloma.
I have no idea what he's saying, Kay.
Miracle, can you make it out? If this is your home planet, it's possible that...
No, I can't understand a word.
My Morphous translator is of no use either. This language structure must be quite ancient indeed.
I guess we're stuck.
Visitors? Oh, it's you people.
You're that girl from...
Yes, you all wear such unusual clothes. I remember you well. I'm sorry, my grandfather can only speak the ancient tongue. But I can translate, so feel free to ask anything you like.
Well, we're trying to get to the Purgatorium. Someone we met in town told us we had to ride on a bunny to get there.
Nonale da has bosla.
Valbani, Astra da Bosla.
It's true. The only way to cross the desert of quicksands is astride a bunny.
So can we have one? I won't eat it.
Eat it? Of course you won't eat it.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you have our bunny.
Why not?
We consider him to be an important member of the family. He's been with us since he was a baby, after all. You can't just go handing your family over to strangers, can you?
Of course not. I hope you can forgive us for making such a flippant request.
You're a serious one, aren't you? Don't worry. My grandfather isn't angry, and neither am I.
I'm glad.
But what are we supposed to do now?
How about trying to capture a field bunny?
A field bunny?
Wild bunnies that live in the forests near here. If you can catch one, you'll have your very own mount.
Is that even possible?
Yes, of course it is. Even mine was a field bunny once, you know. Here, let me show you.
Teleportation.
Everyone, this is my bunny. Usually I let him run free in the wild. I only call him when he's needed. He's the first bunny I caught as a child, and he's still a very important friend to me. All right, now run along and play for a while.
Is this like the summoning symbology Lim uses?
Not quite, Miss Raimi. This is somewhat different.
Did you just hear a voice?
Well, you see, Raimi, summoning is actually a sort of contract, so to speak.
Contract?
Only a few particular beings from other worlds can become subject to those contracts. Limmel can only summon one specific creature, right?
Now that you mention it, it is always Cerberus.
The power she just used isn't summoning. It's more like transference.
Teleportation.
She can freely move any object she wants to another location. Take warp travel. By compressing space, you can reduce the time it takes to travel a certain
What the
distance.
devil are you doing,
As
FaZe?
that distance grows, so does the time it takes to cover it.
Faze, no, you can't start talking about warp or...
But that is not how transference works. Transference breaks down the actual data of a physical object, then reconstructs it at any desired location. In other words, the transfer of matter can be accomplished in the blink of an eye, nearly instantaneously. Even we Eldarians haven't managed to achieve that. However, it's much more difficult coordinating transfers for small objects than it is for more massive ones. Considering all that, achieving transference with just a single symbol is astonishing. That's really the only way I can put it.
I've never seen anyone get so excited about this technique before.
Can all of you use this ability?
The technique has been passed down through the ages among our tribe, and it's our duty to continue to do so.
Is there a particular reason for that?
I'm afraid nobody really knows.
Nobody?
No. All I can say is that our people have always been called the Openers, and that this technique has been with us for generations.
The Openers, you say?
Nobody remembers why we bear the name, not even my grandfather and the other elders.
What's this?
Reins for riding a bunny. As long as you have these, you shouldn't have any problem taming one.
Can we really accept something so precious from you?
Of course. All we have to do is make another.
This will be a huge help. Thank you so much.
So, with regards to the transfer technique...
I'm sorry. I'm afraid we can't teach it to outsiders. But if you were to join our tribe...
I'll certainly give the matter consideration.
FaZe, why do you have to go and blab all that out loud?
Well then, we'll be going now. Thank you so much for all your help.
Bye-bye!
Wait a moment, would you?
Yes? This is one of the cloaks the members of your tribe wear.
As long as you have it on, the field bunnies shouldn't be as wary of you. I think this particular cloak would fit you best. I wish there were enough for all of you, but right now this is the only one we have.
Are you certain? Not just the reins, but this cloak as well.
We receive the benefit of much goodwill on our travels. The least we can do is repay those favors, don't you think?
That's a splendid way of thinking. It would be disrespectful to refuse such an offer. How is it?
Well, I can't say it's very flattering.
What took so long, Faze? Huh? What's that weird thing you're wearing?
It was a gift. They were such a rustic and friendly people.
You look really bad in it, Kay.
The girl told me the same thing.
Well, it looks like Faze has found his love. In all places, of all places, it had to be Roke. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and go across this bridge, see if we can find ourselves some bunnies. And yeah, whatever. We already know this phase. Let's go ahead and try and catch a bunny. Yeah, they like to repeat themselves a lot in the dialogue, I've noticed. Oh my goodness, whatever. Anyway, let's go ahead and go forth and catch us a bunny. Yep, and basically they give you this option, search for bunnies, or no, not yet, not just yet, in order to go back to the Countless. Because if you search for the bunnies, you get a cutscene.
All right, we're gonna catch one, Kay.
Big and meaty and round and yummy looking. Stop!
Rabby!
So fast.
Switching to capture mode.
Wait.
Raimi? What's the matter, Raimi? Raimi!
Ray Ray? Are you okay? Ray Ray?
She's got like a terrible fever. What are we gonna do?
Raimi, don't tell me you've been sick all this time.
I'm fine. It's nothing serious.
We need to get back to Tatroy. There should be a doctor there. Come on!
Burning zombie apocalypse.
That same dream again. Having it night after night certainly does take its toll. I wonder, is my neighbor having a nightmare too?
Raimi.
I'm so sorry.
Huh?
Please, forgive me. It's my fault. I'm sorry. So sorry.
What? Raimi, what are you saying? You don't have anything to apologize for.
Please, don't look at me. Don't look at me like that.
Raimi, hey!
Please, Edge, try and take it easy. Raimi isn't apologizing to us.
I imagine she's apologizing to something in her dream. Judging by her condition, she must be having a terrible nightmare.
Hang in there, Raimi. We're here with you, okay? Ray. Edge, something's wrong with her. Ray's hand. It's so hard.
What?
Wait, don't tell me.
Is it Boculus?
I don't want Ray to end up like Grandpa, Kay.
No, this isn't Boculus. This disease is endemic to Roke.
Endemic to Roke?
It is called stone sickness, and you can see why. It spreads from the extremities to the internal organs, eventually causing death.
How do you know so much about this?
I went through quite a lot in my younger days. But there is no cause for concern. Stone sickness has a...
Yes, a remedy. She'll be just fine if we give her some.
Indeed. Stone sickness was at one time an incurable disease, but a treatment does exist now.
Let's go to Astral Castle via the canal barge. I'm sure we'll be able to find the remedy there.
Oh, really? Oh, thank goodness. Huh?
Sari? What are you doing here? I'm staying in the next room over, you see. I wondered what was going on, so I came here, and what a wonderful reunion.
It's already that bad?
Oh dear, the symptoms are quite advanced. Can we cure her? Yes. It's just as I said before. If you have the remedy, she'll get better in no time. I'm glad. I think she must be exhausted, in both mind and body. She's so cute, but she pushes herself too far, doesn't she?
Exhaustion? Raimi. It's my fault yet again. If only I had kept myself together, Raimi wouldn't have.
If you've time to waste on regret, use it to act instead.
Huh?
The only person that regret benefits is yourself. But if you act, others can benefit from your actions. Doesn't that sound good? I borrowed this saying from someone I respect.
Phase?
If you feel responsible for what happened to Raimi, I believe now is the time to make a decision.
Let's go then, to Astral Castle. Let's bring back the remedy we need to cure Raimi.
And Raimi left the party. Yay. I think I am gonna call this recording session here. I'm gonna have a fun time cutting this up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the past few episodes I've been just doing it all straight through. But anyway, I'm probably gonna call this here and go find the remedy next time, guys. This is ET Young for this, signing off, saying keep things frosty.